Hey everyone, this is Jesse Singh. Welcome back to another video. This time it's going to be something a little bit different. This video is going to be more about mindset and how to attract things that you want. And, I have been using this law of attraction for, let me see here, at least 8 years now. Actually, I was a car mechanic when I started to utilize these techniques, but there are certain flaws in it that I'm going to talk about that you need to do as well. Like the movie, the book is really good. I highly recommend you to check it out and read it, and really dive in and pay close attention to what they're saying. But there are a few missing elements that I figured out from reading other powerful books like Think and Grow Rich and and other stuff, other books along those lines. So before we get started, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell notification button for more videos like this and other trainings. And also, if you want to learn what I do and how I've built multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses online, visit themillionairejob.com. No, it's not a scam or anything like that. It's a training platform. It's not anything that you have to promote. We want to basically equip you with the right skill set so you can do it on your own, and you can basically use it for any type of business. And if you don't have a business, don't worry, we'll help you get started somewhere that resonates with you the most. So that's the millionairejob.com. So anyway, let's get back into this video. So basically, law of attraction is pretty simple. It's basically what you think about most of the time is what you get. So if you're always thinking about crappy thoughts, like you're always negative about every situation, you're going to start attracting more negative circumstances in your life that will basically prove you right that everything is crap and everything is negative. So the first thing that you need to do is start thinking the opposite of what you're thinking now. When something negative happens, for example, when I first, when I was a car mechanic, I got in a bad car accident. At the time, that was super negative. But because I was reading, self-development books like The Secret, Think and Grow Rich, I didn't think of it as being negative, even though, I was pretty much out of commission for like a year. I always believed something amazing is going to come out of this. I don't know what it is, but I just know that something amazing is going to come out of this. So sometimes there's always, there's like a negative situation, but there's always a blessing in disguise. And if you think that way, you will prove yourself right. So that's what I did back when I got in a car accident in 2013. And the crazy thing is, 2014, I didn't have to go back to work because I figured out how to make money on the internet, pretty much. That was the positive thing. And if I stick to my job, it would have took me 25 years of working there to make what I did in the last 5 years. So it was a pretty positive circumstance overall, but it's hard to think that way. But once you start actually applying it and start doing it all the time, you'll start noticing different things. Like I basically started at like a little level. For example, if I want to go to the mall, I visualized, just visualization as well involved, that there's a parking spot for me on the front of the mall. Like certain small things like that. And eventually, it didn't work right away. But eventually, I really believed that I basically drove there like my parking spot is there, and it started happening. Basically, I started getting parking spots in the front of where I was visualizing. But you have to think in a way where you already got it. It's already there. You got in the bag. So that's what you got to really actually think about. Another thing you got to do with these positive thinking and thoughts, you can't just think positive. Oh, I want $1 million. You got to put some kind of feeling towards it. Gratitude is one of the most powerful feelings you can do. Excitement, any of those feelings. You need to attach a feeling to that thought. So I'm not going to get into some crazy why that happens, but basically it magnifies your thought. I know you probably think I'm crazy, but you know what? It worked for me, so I don't care if you think I'm crazy. It basically magnifies that thought, makes it stronger and stronger and stronger, makes a law of attraction stronger. So once you put a thought, you put a feeling to that thought, as long as it's a positive, like really the feeling is what attracts things, right? So the thought is like the first thing that enters your mind. And depending on what it is, if it's a crappy thought, you're going to feel crappy feelings, right? Like it's going to be like, worry, despair, any of those. Versus if it's a positive thought, you're going to feel good about it because it's a positive thought. So basically the negative thoughts, you got to basically acknowledge they're there, but don't give them attention. Basically kick it out of your head. I know it's hard to do, trust me. You got to do it for a while before you get the hang of things, but you really, really have to consciously do it, okay? Eventually it'll basically go in your subconscious, and you're going to start thinking automatically positive things, and then positive feelings towards those things, and then that is when the magic starts happening. Another thing you can do is put reminders all over the place. So for example, if you have a goal, like I'm just putting this out there, I want to make 7 figures online or something, and even though you at this point have no idea to get there, don't worry. You don't have to worry about the how part, okay? The how will automatically come. For example, when I got in a car accident, I didn't know anything about online marketing. One thought led to another. It made me do certain things in a certain way to make it happen, okay? Basically, that's how it works. You can't expect it. It actually is pretty unexpected. When I first had my breakthrough in 2014, it was unexpected. I had no idea this was happening. Like I made $2,400, which was basically what I did at my job. And I was like, wow, I didn't expect it. I didn't visualize that. I was just thinking positive things and taking, just gratitude towards it. And eventually, that's where it led me. So put reminders all over the place. If you want to make 7 figures, put reminders everywhere, in your car, sticky notes, have like a board with images of the certain things that you want. You don't have to be materialistic. This could be anything. It can be just a trip, vacation, or anything your heart desires. As long as this is a good thing, right? Positive thing, good thing. Can't be a negative, evil thing. Those things never work out. Eventually you'll crash. So it has to be from a feeling of gratitude of what you want is, something good. So put reminders all over the place. And most importantly, this is what The Secret doesn't really talk about. Yeah, you can think positive, visualize, and feel good, but you need to take action. Even though you don't know, for example, if you want to build a 7-figure business online, you got to take the first few steps. You got to get involved in that. You have to start learning certain marketing things, buy some courses, or, like it doesn't matter what type of business, real estate business, got to dive into that. While you're diving into that, you think positive, you visualize where you want to be in a year or so, and feel gratitude in a way where like, I got it in the bag. In a year, I'm going to be around here, and this is amazing. Everything is going great. And then you're going to start attracting the right people, circumstances in your life to make that true. Basically, that's what the law of attraction is. So make sure you take action. You can't sit on the couch. You want a Lamborghini, it's not going to land in your lap. You can visualize the crap out of it all you want. You might start seeing it on the road, but you're not going to actually get it in your life. Like you won't own one if you just do nothing. So make sure you take massive action. And while you're taking that action, even though you have no clue what you're doing, feel gratitude. Visualize where you want to be. Think that this is amazing. I'm going to achieve so much great things, even though if you don't know how to do it yet, the how will come later on. Trust me. 5 years in, the how came. Okay, I had no idea. I was a newbie online. 5 years later, I've built 6 and 7 figure multiple businesses, different niches. The how will come once you start. Basically, it starts with a thought process. and you got to start feeling towards it, put reminders that you're going to achieve these things, take action towards that, and eventually you'll get there. I don't know how long it's going to take. Like, you can't rush this process. It might take you a year, it might take you 2 years, it might take you 5 years. Who cares? As long as you get to your goal, right? So that's another thing I do, is I put goals up daily. And when I see my goals, I feel the feeling of gratitude that I'm going to achieve them, or I have achieved them. That's even more powerful if you can basically trick your mind in a way where, like, yep, I got it. I hit these goals. You think that way, you're going to start noticing, you're going to start hitting certain goals, or like you'll get really, really close. Like, you're not going to be 100%, on the dot on the time. So just, you got to just play the game. Law of Attraction personally is real for me. The Secret, it's a great book, but I also recommend you guys picking up Think and Grow Rich. It's a little bit old school, but if you basically put these together, you get the perfect picture on what this stuff is, because Think and Grow Rich is very, very close to what The Secret is, but has more actionable steps. Okay, so mix this up, take notes on these books, highlight things. The Secret, it's pretty straightforward. Think and Grow Rich, you gotta do a little bit of studying and really, really master this process. And then once you do, you'll start noticing it in your life, little things here and there, and eventually big things will come. So it always snowballs. Okay, so it starts small. Your magnetic field in your thoughts is small, and it gets bigger with positive thoughts, bigger, and you start attracting the right people, the right circumstances, the right things in your life to make those things true. And that's what the law of attraction is. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's a little bit different, but mindset is actually 99% of everything, because if you don't have this part right, it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to do well, especially if you're negative all the time. So this mindset is the most important thing you can do. I know a lot of people talk about it, but it's true. That's why people talk about it. And once you can wrap your head around that, you'll do really, really well in all parts of your life. It could be anything, whatever your heart desires, as long as it's a good thing, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell notification button for more videos like this and other trainings, reviews, and all that good stuff. And also, if you want to learn how to do what I did in the last 5 years, now obviously I can't promise you that will happen for you, but there's going to be some mindset stuff. There's going to be some trainings, actual practical training on what I personally have done in the last 5 years. The good thing is you don't have to do all that trial and error stuff that I did. You can just jump on board, and we'll actually put a one-on-one mentor with you to help you get started the right way. That's themillionairedrive.com. So visit that website, put your email, and I'll send you over that information. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.